from Langley Moor in Durham, Firestorm IV.
Third twice in a row in the UK Championships, now even more durable.
Okay, Firestorm, we know you've got that phenomenal flipper, but there's, look, a little piece of steel to it.
A little addition, yeah.
Yes.
Hardened
How's that going to help?
But what it'll do, because the lead's aluminium and it was to a sharp edge, we always used to pick up damage. So we hope by adding this, we should reduce the damage that we get, which will keep us nice and low to the ground. Should be able to get under people easier. Right,
now you're renowned for being cool, but this could be really embarrassing if you went out first, couldn't it? Because there's all those champions in there.
It's always the most nervous part of the competition, not wanting to go out in the first round. You always want to get at least through the first phase.
Yeah.
A wedge-shaped machine with a pneumatic forward hinge flipper, two-wheel drive and unique active differential, powerful, excellent manoeuvrability, 3 times UK Championship Grand Finalist.
Roboteers, stand by.
Let's have a look at the teams. The Firestorm team, Graham Bone and Hazel Heslop. Thumbs up there to bigger brother on the left, Joe, Ellie and Ian Watts, and S3 captained by Dave Barker on the right. In the arena, Mr. Psycho. And Dead Metal too. Already Firestorm on the attack. S3 trying to draw them on. Is that the plan? That's what we heard from the pits. S3 though, against the angle grinder there. You can see the sparks flying. Bigger brother gets the flipper to work. Immediately driving on though is Firestorm once again. Can get up to 12 miles an hour. S3 and jumping it out! Very quick! And over and out for S3. Firestorm attacking bigger brother now. Well, this is for pride and perhaps a little bit of a grudge because S3 are gone. They were bumping, they were barged. Up on the blade, looked vulnerable. A little flick on the way through from Firestorm. Bigger brother took over. And out they went. Over in a trice, which was nice. Celebrations for bigger brother. Commiserations for S3. Firestorm, of course, also through.
Oh, blink! And you would have missed it. S3, tough start of the arena. Bigger brother and Firestorm 4, they go through.
You're up against the Firestorm team. You've had a good look. I think this is going to be quite interesting because you're quite evenly matched, aren't you?
Very evenly matched.
But there's one thing you've thought through, one way that you're going to beat them.
We have a high power flipper system, but it only works when the gas is high pressure.
Yeah.
So my poor son Daniel is going to be cuddling the bottle like a teddy bear.
Cuddling the bottle? Why though?
A couple of extra degrees of body heat into the gas makes it flow and expand much, much quicker.
Does it? So
Yes.
it gives you that bit more power?
I hope so.
I wonder if they've realised that. Don't worry, I'm not going to tell them, but I'm going to find out if they've realised it. So it is quite cold in here today, so that also has lowered the temperature for these gas bottles. So as ever, these two sat here, cool, calm, collected, the Firestorm team. But up against Dantomkia, how do you feel?
It should be interesting. I think we're very evenly matched.
It's we're sitting here. It's quite cold in here, isn't it? Will that affect the performance of the robot?
Maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
It should be all right.
Okay. Thanks, Firestorm team.
Thank you.
See, they're very cool.
Dantomkia.
Very aggressive, I thought, in the first melee. There in the pot. Michael and Dan Lambert and Stephen Gadsby.
Firestorm IV.
Has the flipper capability. Great experience too. Graham Bone and Hazel Heslop.
Roboteers, stand by.
Sergeant Bash is in the arena. Look of flame never did anyone any harm. Yes, it did. And of course, with him is Shunt. Firestorm getting in underneath Dantomkia and very nearly flipping him towards the arena sidewall. But Dantomkia's weight was crucial there, perhaps 100 kilos. Their lifting arm is up. They're over. They're up. They're over. They're on their side. Well, look at this. This is brilliant stuff. Felt like a little frog hopping about out there, Dantomkia. A little frog in a big arena pond containing the likes of Sergeant Bash. Firestorm taking on Sergeant Bash. No. Graham, no, that's it. Dantomkia you're supposed to be fighting. This is brilliant. Theatrics, almost balletic from Dantomkia. Jumping around. Quicker than Fred Astaire out there. In underneath. Firestorm now. Okay, boys, we've had the dancing, we've had the prancing. Now let's get that metal munching mayhem together. Firestorm in underneath Dantomkia again. They're over on their side, very nearly demolishing our arena sidewall in the process. That is not allowed. We will remember. Sergeant Bash watches on as Shunt is in the thick of the action here. In the CPZ, down comes the Shunt axe onto the top of Dantomkia. What a battle this is. They know they're in a fight. Firestorm is trying to get Dantomkia out, but it just has not got enough power to shove that mighty Dantomkia machine away. Are they still mobile? I don't think they are. Michael Lambert and Dan's 16-year-old son having a little bit of a conflab there. I don't think Dantomkia is mobile here. It's stuck. It's not moving. At any moment, Graham Bone's going to come in for the kill, unless, of course, Shunt gets there first. Well, a terrific battle, but all that self-righting must have taken something out of Dantomkia. The ref bot comes in any second now. I think you'll see the countdown, starting. Oh, well, what a disappointing end for Dantomkia, but what a terrific fight this has been. This is what the All-Stars is all about. That was brilliant for me. Dantomkia, the loser. The trouble is, they weren't using their flipper as offensively as the Firestorm machine. Defensively, they were working hard, but it was energy sapping. And Firestorm once again proving such a durable machine. So we're about to say, any second now, ta-ta, Dantomkia. Exactly. Couldn't put it better myself. Graham and Hazel, march on.
Flipping brilliant! Dantomkia consigned to the pit of oblivion. Firestorm are victorious!
How do you feel that, Whitman?
It was touch and go.
Yeah, very touch and go, yeah. I mean, as you say, very evenly matched robots.
Very similar design as well, you know.
Yeah,
so, I mean, your self-writer working very well as well.
Yeah.
You know. But now, bigger brother, Tornado.
Yeah.
Which one would you prefer to see?
I don't know. Probably bigger brother, because we haven't fought them. But we'd like Tornado, give him another go at Tornado.
Yeah. Who are you scared of? I mean, do you think bigger brother can get you out of the arena?
They probably can, but you do less damage going out the arena than some staying with the house robots.
True, but you're kind of... You take on the house robots all the time, though. You had a good go at Shunt again.
Yeah.
Your robot is so tenacious. It goes on and on and on. It's like an Energizer Bunny.
Yeah. I mean, in that one, though, because we're using the flipper so much, the valves were freezing up, so that it wasn't as powerful. You weren't getting the flow rate through. Otherwise, I would have had Shunt over.
So, come on, bigger brother or Tornado. Who do you think you can do?
Either.
Either. Bring him on! Ladies and gentlemen, Firestorm 4!
Bigger brother.
Now, you know when Joe and Ellie Watts reach teenage years, will they really look back on videos of this and say, was that me with a pink rabbit?
Firestorm 4.
Very competitive, this team. Very experienced. Good driver, isn't he? Graham Bone, Hazel in the background.
Roboteers, stand by.
Who have we got in the arena? Sergeant Bash for you. Look at those jaws. And his old partner, Shunt.
3, 2, 1. Debate.
The winner of this goes through to the All-Stars final against the winners of Heat 2. Firestorm just feeling out, bigger brother. Ho-ho. Bit of a ride up on top. Down they come. A bit tentative early on. Firestorm edges forward, trying to get in underneath that ground clearance of Bigger Brother. And that's the power of Bigger Brother's flipper. Bigger Brother technically with a 0 ground clearance, but Firestorm will try and find a gap. There's little Joe at the controls of the weaponry of Bigger Brother. He can drive the machine as well, you know. He's a very good driver. Firestorm doing a lot of the pushing and shoving, but is that allowing Bigger Brother maybe to have a glimpse of what it can do? No, not on the evidence of this. Look at Firestorm. It's got Bigger Brother on its side and very near the CPZ. And out comes Shunt. Bigger Brother crashes down again. Backs away. Very even so far. Hops up over Firestorm's onslaught. Firestorm in underneath the grinder. Needs to back away and did very, very quickly. And therefore Bigger Brother couldn't squeeze and jam them in there. It was good work by Graham Bone to get out of that danger. Now attacking again. Pushing Bigger Brother up against the arena sidewall. Trying to get the flipper to work. Sergeant Bash in there as well. Once you go into a corner patrol zone, a CPZ, it means the house robots can do what they want, which is mean and merciless at times. And there goes the pit release. You can see top of the picture, the pit going down and down. And whose fortunes will descend with it? Bigger Brother, very vulnerable there. If only Firestorm could have flipped them. Bigger Brother taking a hammer blow. Who's going to go down the pit? Sergeant Bash trying to get a grip there of Firestorm. Bigger Brother away. They crash again. They meet in the centre of the arena. A great fight this. Now is Firestorm's flipper wedged open there? Have they lost the power of the weaponry? Bigger Brother has sent something. Has come in on the attack. Down comes the axe scything down of Shunt, and Firestorm all of a sudden, oh no, the weapon's okay. Or was that the last thrust of the weapon, I wonder? The hydraulic weaponry is all askew. Bigger Brother is as well. It's over, Bigger Brother. Can they self-right? And I just wonder where the Bigger Brother have gone. Firestorm was almost limping out of this battle, and it's turned the battle quite literally on its head. Bigger Brother's self-righting mechanism, mainly the weaponry itself, has lost all power, and they've lost the heat final. And Firestorm go through to the All-Stars final. Out go the Watts family. Graham and Hazel through. Very close.
What a fight! Bigger Brother bite the dust. Firestorm win the heat final.
Whoa! That was a tough one.
It was very, yeah. I was worried at the start when we went under the disc. Because it was so low at the front. Then we got stuck, and it would say he was sitting on top of the disc waiting for us to come for him.
But they always flatter to deceive. They never sort of go the whole way. But then again, you guys are a bit the same as well.
Just quiet in the background.
You know? Do you think you can do this one?
Well, there's some good robots out there.
Who would you not want to face?
I don't know, because they're all good. I mean, it's all stars, isn't it?
Yeah, but who do you think your robot's susceptible to?
We've lost to Razer a couple of times.
Of course you have,
I think a lot of the other ones, I mean, Terahertz, Hypno Disc, we fought them and won, so someone like Razer.
Oh, you reckon you can have them this time, then?
We'll give it a good try. We need to straighten the front end in, though. We'll give it a good try.
Ladies and gentlemen, what competitors? Firestorm!
Razer.
What else can we see from Ian, Simon and Vinnie Blood?
Firestorm IV.
3 times UK Grand Finalists at the controls, Graham Bone and Hazel Heslock.
Roboteers, stand by.
In the arena for the House Robots, Dead Metal. Watch those claws. And Sir Killalot watch just about everything.
3, 2, 1.
The beak of Razer, the flipper of Firestorm IV. hugely powerful Firestorm 4. Very low ground clearance, 0.1 of a centimetre. Graham Bone at the controls, very experienced. Previous All-Stars semi-finalists, now in the All-Stars Grand Final, but under pressure from Razer. Mind you, Dead Metal has Razer in its clutches, and down comes the saw on the armament of Razer. Well, he's grilling it, he's bearing it, and Graham Bone is steering it. Firestorm 4, that is, back into Razer. Razer in trouble momentarily and away. Firestorm 4 wedged under the angle grinder, it seems. They need to move and move quickly because Razer has the CF, the crushability factor. Graham Bone will know that. A design engineer by trade. Man who has guided Firestorm through many a Robot Wars battle, including the grand final of the 5th UK series of Robot Wars when they were beaten by Razer. And Razer crumples down again. Part bird, part reptile. The whole is a mean machine. Also in there, Dead Metal. Razer on top in the All-Stars final. You don't need me to tell you that. Hazel looks glum. Graham Bone looks concerned. Razer look triumphant. Out come the wings of victory, which signal the wings of doom for the defeated. The crowd waggle the pit, banners and flags. Firestorm tries to turn away. It cannot escape the clutches of Razer. Now with the killer wheels, they say. What can Graham do here? Can he get the pneumatic forward hinge flipper to work? Time is running out. I don't think there's any life in that flipper, do you? Not really. I think they are almost accepting the inevitability of defeat. Razer squeezes the beak in. You're talking a very good machine. Crestfallen, I think, is the word. Well, the pit release has been activated. Firestorm, I think, trying to seek a way out, and no wonder. Razer punishing again. They really don't want to let Firestorm off the hook at all. They've made marks and tears and holes, scrapes and scratches. Absolutely dominant once again. Razer are about to win the All-Stars Championship again. Firestorm valiant, but vanquished. And they always knew they were second best. Razer all conquering. Take a bow.
Well, Firestorm have burned themselves out. Razer, the reigning and still reigning All-Star champions!
Who wanted to avoid, you said Razer, but you thought if you did come up against them, you could do them this time. That's the third time they've taken you out. What have you got to do?
It's getting closer.
He made you look like a teabag that time, though, like 1,000 perforations.
Nah, so it's not that bad. It was the one big hole in the top that's taken out the battery. That's why we couldn't go forwards and backwards anymore.
Are you gutted?
Not really, no.
I mean, you must have thought third time lucky, surely.
We did, yeah. But I mean, second's nothing to be like ashamed about. It's a good position.
Brilliant place.
Hey, there was some shots of you in that booth looking very, very sad.
Oh.
But you're smiling again now. You're great competitors.
They're a great team.
You've lost to a great robot.
Right,
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it. Firestorm 4!
From Durham in England, Firestorm 4.
Twice placed third in the UK Championships.
Graham, Hazel, Firestorm fame, representing England. The pressure's on. I mean, really, the pressure's on. You're up against the Scots.
Yes.
Those devils in kilts.
Skirts.
Do you think they can beat you? Not a chance, surely.
They'd be the one that I would be most wary of going into this fight. Yeah.
Normally they just throw themselves into the pit, though.
They're quite good at that. They've got it down to a fine art.
Yeah.
Wedge-shaped again with a pneumatic forward hinge flipper, two-wheel drive and unique active differential. Very powerful, excellent manoeuvrability. Two-wheel drive, though, not as good as four-wheel drive for pushing.
Roboteers, stand by.
To the teams then, Weld-Dor Northern Ireland on the left, Phelim and David Lundy, Bondi Titch on the right, Matthew and Linda Jennings from Australia. And there on the left, the Corkscrew Heatley family from Scotland and Firestorm, Graham and Hazel from England. In the arena for the house robots, Mr. Psycho and Matilda. Tusks. Gruesome.
3, 2, 1.
And they get two machines go through to the second round. Very quickly off the mark was Firestorm. Again, slamming into Weld-Dor from Northern Ireland. Self-righting spectacularly. Corkscrew turning, bottom of your picture. Over goes Weld-Dor again. Can they self-right once more? Phelim and David Lundy from Northern Ireland. Good day. Will it be for the Bondi Titch Australian team? I think Weld-Dor is done for. They can't self-right this time. You're seeing there the Firestorm combination of Graham Bone and Hazel Heslop. Very powerful. Once again into the CPZ. Weld-Dor taking a heck of a buffeting. Can they get it up and over? They can. Weld-Dor's gone. Northern Ireland out of the competition. The Commonwealth Carnage. Bondi Titch still in there now. Can they press the pit release? They can. Helped out by Firestorm. Once again, Firestorm very, very strong. Hugely experienced in the Robot Wars war zone. Bondi Titch, down comes the big hammer. Let's hope those skirts don't come down in the Corkscrew control box. Oh, they're going to spin their way into oblivion again. Very close to going down that pit. Their history in Robot Wars has been dogged by that sort of problem. Oh, the great power as they attack Bondi Titch, and off came a side panel. Look at this. Corkscrew's revolving blades tearing off a side panel there of Bondi Titch, flying away. Now we have the exposed innards. Had Firestorm 4 had an Ex on board, Bondi Titch would have been finished there, but they have the flipper. The Australians surfing their way out of the competition, it would seem. A little kangaroo hop is all that's needed. Oh, into the corner they go, and I'll tell you, they're not waltzing Matilda at the moment with anyone. Firestorm 4 means a dance of death with Bondi Titch. They're in the corner, they need to get out very quickly. OK, so the hammer's got movement, but I don't think the machine is ever again going to get up to 12 mile an hour top speeds. To you, Mr. Psycho comes in. Battle of the hammers. Ha! There's no match. Hammer? That's a hammer on Mr. Psycho. Oh, but good pace away. I was wrong. Bondi Titch is still moving. Firestorm 4 behind, though. Flips. Not seen a lot of Corkscrew in the last couple of minutes. Down comes a hammer on board Mr. Psycho. Little Matthew Jennings looks concerned, and they're out. Flipped and out by Firestorm 4. Spectacular, the English hope, the Australian and Northern Ireland dreams in tatters. There's Corkscrew, surviving to fight on. They've made the second round, and now they're taking on Matilda. Massive power in those blades. Look at the damage caused to Matilda. They've hardly made a silk purse out of a sow's ear. In the same control box, look, and go through Corkscrew and Firestorm. Out though, Bondi Titch and the Weld-Dor team from Northern Ireland.
What a fight! Firestorm runs amok. It's bye-bye to the boys from Bondi. The Northern Irish get their fingers burned. Corkscrew the Scots and Firestorm the English. They go through.
This is it. Wales against England. Panic Attack versus Firestorm. They're evenly matched.
I wouldn't have said that.
Why?
We've beaten them 3 times already.
Yeah, I know, but you are quite evenly matched to look at. But I don't think I've ever heard him so passionate. That was Graham being passionate there, wasn't it? Well, you know a different side to him. Kim, you're the vet here, really, aren't you? You know.
He's never got a trophy, so what we might do is we're a very nice team, and we've got to let him have at least one trophy.
Don't you dare!
We'll try and make it last for more than 10 seconds this time.
Come on, we want a good fight here from both of you, huh?
Which side of the arena do you want them out of?
Oh!
Panic attack.
They actually lost their crown to Firestorm in the semi-finals of UK 3. Kim Davis and Kevin Pritchard.
Firestorm 4.
3 times UK Grand Finalists. Graham Bone, Hazel Heslop.
Roboteers, stand by.
In the arena for the House Robots, Mr. Psycho. Horrible eyes. And Sergeant Bash.
3, 2, 1. Debate.
Panic Attack there, representing Wales. And Firestorm 4 from Durham in England doing all the chasing. Panic Attack, a little bit of panic there from Kim Davis, just steering away. Firestorm 4 up and over. 0 ground clearance on both these machines. Firestorm 4 is the quicker, again using that flipper. Panic Attack turning away, they're behind Panic Attack. Lost an advantage there actually, Firestorm 4, now up onto the front prongs, and that's dangerous. Had that been nearer the arena side wall, Firestorm 4 would have been in jeopardy. Now they're on the push once again. Very strong machine, once again trying to use the forward hinge flipper to great effect. Panic Attack into the CP's head. So too Firestorm 4, very quick, good battle this, isn't it? Plenty of experience between the two. I remember Panic Attack losing to Firestorm 3 in the semi-final of the 5th Wars, the 5th UK Championships. Now it's Panic Attack's turn to come onto the attack. Firestorm 4 veers away. Good attack by the Welsh team there. Kim Davis, a fine driver, so too Graham Bone, ever the Robot Wars bridesmaid. Been 3rd in the UK Championship twice. Now Sergeant Bash comes out of a CPZ. Panic Attack dragged away. Caught side on by Firestorm, turned on its side. Very, very slow to self-right. Panic Attack, if they can self-right at all from there. As Graham and Hazel look on, I think Panic Attack here is finished. Can they come down? They're trying to self-right. The lights are blinking. Kevin Pritchard looks on. There we can see Graham Bone peering out from his control pod as well. A little shove on Panic Attack. Firestorm awaits, the ref bot checks. Panic Attack, I don't think he's going to self-right. If they're immobilised for 30 seconds or more, the ref bot will count them out. Firestorm 4 says, where's your watch, ref? There it is. And the countdown to Commonwealth Carnage Oblivion for Wales begins. The pit release has been sounded. Firestorm 4 wants Panic Attack down the pit, they're out. Firestorm 4 has gone through, and now all that remains is send Panic Attack not back to the valleys, not back to those famous Welsh pits, but down perhaps into our gloomy, doomy pit of oblivion. Hoisted by Mr. Psycho. Oh! And there in the background, Firestorm 4 has taken on the House Robots. Panic Attack being hoisted away by Mr. Psycho. Go on, Firestorm! If you can lift Mr. Psycho, that is one heck of a robot. Mr. Psycho, just a glance there of the hammer to say, no, you'd be ill-advised. He's off the Firestorm 4 now. Now that Bash was flicked up and over on its side. And no wonder Firestorm's running away here. Get out of trouble. Oh! 6'2", eyes of blue. Mr. Psycho's after you. Firestorm form running away. Where is he? Go on, Psycho, have a look. No. Come back on Panic Attack. Mr. Psycho, after all, likes to hit a object that isn't moving, that is defenseless. He has no mercy. Panic Attack, worthy, but beaten. Oh! Firestorm 4 underneath Mr. Psycho! Can they do it? Look at Mr. Psycho! That is a huge weight! Mr. Psycho saved by the cease. No! Timber! That's a first. Who on earth is going to haul Mr. Psycho up onto his feet? That'll take an army.
What are you playing at, mate?
Well, someone had to do it, didn't they?
Well, I'll tell you what. First of all, let's talk about Panic Attack. You had Panic Attack up against the side of the arena wall. Why didn't you flip him out? Were you just being nice?
No, it was the shape of Panic Attack. The way that the arms hinged on ours, I don't think we could get them out. So I thought they're immobilised on the side, just leave them there. Wait for them to be counted out.
And then you thought you'd go and have a little walkabout and go playing. First of all, you bash, and then talk me through Mr. Psycho.
Well, I had a go when he was trying to roast Kim over the flame pit. I thought, no, get him away from the flame pit. But he saw us coming and got away. And then when he was putting Kim down the pit, I thought, well, he might just be slightly off balance. And he wasn't, but he reversed back on and he got at the right angle and we managed to tip him. So
it took ages for him to tip, though. I mean, his tracks were going like that, and he just couldn't get any grip. And then slowly but surely, boom. Did you enjoy that?
It's great fun.
That was absolutely brilliant, wasn't it? Ladies and gentlemen, what a robot! Raise the roof for Firestorm!
Look, I told you it would take a small army. Derek Foxwell, senior technical consultant, and Chris Reynolds, head of our house roboteers, out there with their boys. And Derek and Chris are doing some of the lifting as well. That's a surprise. Give you some indication of the size. Ooh, of Mr. Psycho, he's not happy.
What do you reckon? I mean, that last... You must be exhausted after that last one.
it was a bit, touch and go for a couple of minutes.
Great fun though, wasn't it?
It was.
Can you beat them, do you think? Is it going to be easy?
Yeah, it'll not be easy, but we'll give it a good try.
Okay. I can tell that because it's got a slight sheen.
It's
so
the gel.
It's normal cool. It's not your hair gel.
It is.
It's not. It's not. Hold your hand out. Oh, okay. It's his hair gel. Graham as ever cool. Who'll go through?
Crushtacean.
As the claws nippy, but look at the ground clearance against Firestorm's flipper. I wonder if they'll be smiling. Ian, Dominic and Michaela Visser at the end from South Africa. Have their supporters.
Firestorm IV.
Firestorm IV, 3 times UK Grand Finalist, twice they finished 3rd. Can they add a title now? Graham and Hazel.
Stand by.
In the arena for the house robots, we've got Dead Metal with the serrated saw blade and the front pincers. And also Sergeant Bash, an old coupling there up in the war zone.
3, 2, 1.
If Firestorm 4 can get a quick drive in, this could be over very speedily. There's Dominic with the data gloves. There's an onslaught from Firestorm 4, but I'll tell you what, Crushtacean dodged it. And again, though Firestorm 4 buffets, Crushtacean has ridden that attack and away and tried to get the claws into use. Firestorm 4 very speedy on the turn though, up to 12 miles an hour. In terms of speed across the arena floor, they're evenly matched. Firestorm 4 drives, Crushtacean is caught by Dead Metal. Now we'll see how tough those exposed tyres are. A vulnerable Achilles heel on the crab. Crushtacean slams or bounces off the arena sidewall, but Firestorm 4 can come in there and hoist. Crushtacean on its side. We know that Crushtacean has a control problem. The aerial is situated between the eyes. That has caused problems in the bars. Graham Bone will know that as he peers out. Look at the concentration and the focus. Crushtacean on its side. Can now Ian Visser, a computer consultant by trade, right the punctured Crushtacean. I'm not too sure they can surf right, not from there. The claws are ineffective. The ref bot checks. Oh, little Michaela, the young South African schoolgirl, looked frantic there. And the ref bot counts down the hopes of South Africa, brave Commonwealth Carnage finalists. But this was a small crab in a very, very big pool. And Firestorm 4 are the Commonwealth Carnage champions. At long last, triumph and a title for Graham Bone and Hazel Heslop. And again, they're after the house robots, or are the house robots after revenge for what Firestorm 4 did to Mr. Psycho? Dead Metal is running away. Firestorm 4's on the attack, and the house robots are running scared. Crushtacean on its side, peers out. Sergeant Bash looks on. Firestorm 4 isn't underneath dead metal. I think they're just caught by the angle grinder, so they can't flip them out of the arena. In comes Sergeant Bash. They're loving it. I'm not too sure where the Hazel was. In crumples Sergeant Bash's jaws, but it's not causing any trouble for Firestorm 4 at this moment, or is it? It's punctured Firestorm 4 now. The house robots are gaining their revenge. Firestorm 4, Commonwealth champions then. Putting the pressure on dead metal, but taking punishment themselves from Sergeant Bash. What a crumpling climax to the Commonwealth Carnage this is. Go on, get dead metal out. With the flipper, they're stuck together, they're locked together. But they know the trophy's heading back to the cabinet. Firestorm 4, the champs.
What an amazing fight. It turned into an exhibition. We have a Commonwealth champion. It is Firestorm! What is it with you? Right, let's get the fight out of the way first. Wasn't that difficult for you, really?
I was worried going into it because it's a good robot. And the way it's designed as well. We're a flipper.
Yeah.
They can run both ways up. It's very, very difficult to actually get a good flip on because of the domed shape.
But, I mean, very good driving, though. Very good, like, very touchy-feely. Just leaving him on his side.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
You can't do anything on his side.
Exactly, that's right, yeah. I think that's the only way I could have immobilised him was to do that.
Yeah. And you did it?
I did.
OK. And then cease was called. End of the battle. But you never listen to the cease, do you?
No.
At one stage I thought, you know, you'd done it once too often, especially when Bash started taking a right good nibble at your backside.
He did, but we've broken something.
Yeah.
But it had to be done.
The only way we could stop you was to get dead metal to sit on you in the end. After all this time, you've won something.
We have, finally.
Yeah, fine. Do you want the trophy?
Wouldn't mind.
I might keep it myself. Do you want the trophy?
Please.
Show it to the audience. Ladies and gentlemen, the Commonwealth champions, Firestorm! After all the fighting, one country roars. It's the Commonwealth champions of Robot Wars. Bye-bye.
Congratulations. Cheers.
Never mind.